So I tried to record this video there about half an hour ago, and hopefully it isn't doing it again. I'm actually going to stop the recording this time to hopefully make sure that the fact that my microphone isn't going to fucking curse out again. Okay, I checked back. We're fine. We're fine. We're all good to go. We're all gravy in the hood. But yes, guys, I tried to record this video half an hour ago, so I'm going to try and remember the points that I made in this, so please excuse me. But man, what a time this was. 10 years ago that this game came out. Would you seriously believe that it was 10 years ago that Black Ops 2 came out? I remember the very first time I got this game. I remember begging my parents for it over and over and over again, and just because Black Ops 1 was such a good story for me, because Modern Warfare 2 was my first COD, and then the Black Ops 1 story was obviously a brand new story into the series, so it was like the first one that I got really tied to. So I got really tied to like Frank Woods and Alex Mason and shit, and when I seen him drop in the Black Ops 2 trailer, like Frank Woods, I was like, oh my god. So I begged my parents for it. Thankfully I got it. I think it was like £45 at the time. That was when games used to be cheap. And I cannot play this game like I used to be able to. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to turn it down a wee bit as well because it's a bit weird. But I remember I always completed the campaigns of every COD game that I bought because I always wanted to get familiar with how the game worked, how it always played before I went into it. It's not like I cared about KD or anything. It was just I wanted to be good for myself in order to play it. So I played the campaigns first, and the campaign of this game, probably one of the best COD campaigns that will ever fucking come out, in total honesty. But I am sure that whenever you played this game, whenever it first came out, you hated the multiplayer, because I swear on my life right now, I remember everybody hating the multiplayer whenever it first came out. Like for the first 3 months it was fine, and then everybody after it just smashed it. Like every other year in COD, it's like okay for the first couple of months, and then after it's like nah, like this isn't good at all. So I dealt with that. I dealt with the multiplayer kind of being shit. It was okay. It was still fun. We still played a lot of it. Like a lot of my mates were into the competitive side, and that's where like a lot of knowledge comes from it, because a lot of my mates were telling me all about these clips and showing me them. And then that's whenever I first started discovering about esports and Optic and shit like that. Even for me as well, like the memories come up for this, like the Optic van.
This one in, there's 2 players to beat from Optic. Big timer on top street will get picked all up to Scumpy. Kill with protection. Scumpy shots going down. 7 seconds left. The karma from Big T. Nate shot is there. Nate shot is there. They got the return. No way.
Or whenever Scumpy got that fucking hardpoint kill and he screamed.
And Optic Gaming, Hastro, it is mathematically impossible for Envy.
There's a lot of memories to be made on this game. Whether my point still stands that the multiplayer was hated, everyone loves this game now, and that's what I absolutely love about it. It's just 10 years later, and everybody's having a good time. And thanks to the likes of Plutonium, we can actually play these games and have a bit of fun and have a laugh without having to worry about hackers and shit like that. I don't even know what the fuck happened there. I really don't even know. Did that car just blow every single one of them up? But yeah, my point about the multiplayer, basically I hated it whenever it first came out, and I didn't really play it as much as I should have. But the zombies was what tied me into this game. The zombies on this game will never ever be forgotten. Black Ops 2 Zombies, for me at least, is my number fucking 1 zombies game of all time, no doubt. Bro, you had Die Rise, like come on, you had Die, like a lot of people hated Die Rise, and I'm gonna admit that now, a lot of people hated it, but I love it, and I'm not ashamed. Like I'm really not ashamed to say that I love Die Rise, because Die Rise was so fun. I cannot seem to get a kill, and honestly, Origins was never, I don't even know why I said it like that. Origins was the first map that I didn't buy for a zombies map, because I paid for every single DLC, because I couldn't afford the season pass whenever I was growing up, and I don't know why. I just never saved up, got the season pass, and then just got everything in one, even if it was a catch up or not. But I basically bought every DLC whenever it first came out. I remember we were waiting till like fucking 12 o'clock on a school night, 12 a.m. over in the UK. And obviously because of the time zones, we didn't have a fucking clue about the time. We literally had no clue about the time zone. So we were thinking it was going to come out at 12 o'clock, and it didn't come out at 12 o'clock. It came out at 5 o'clock. No one was setting up to 5 o'clock whenever we had school at 7 a.m. Like, fuck that. So we all talked about it in school the next day. I remember we were going into PE and we were just... Oh my god, I can't wait to get this map. I can't even remember. I think it was Revelations or something was the DLC. But Jesus, man, like, the memories on this game is just to be taken out. And if I had to rate my zombies maps, I have to put Die Rise at number 1. Die Rise is my favorite. Gave me so many memories, so much replayability. I fell in love with the characters and the storyline, and that's where my love came for it. But if I have to put in a list of my favorite Black Ops 2 maps, for zombies that is, I'd have to put Die Rise at number 1. I'd have to put Buried at number 2. I'd have to put Mob of the Dead at number 3. And then I would put Origins number 4. And then Transit 5th. But Transit, don't get me wrong, even with it being last in my list, it is still one of the best, and if not one of the most replayable maps in zombies history. It's so fun. It was so divided, but I really, really liked it. It innovated a whole bunch of new shit, like the turbines and building stuff. Obviously, all that crap. You might not agree with my list as well, but I will rest assured that I'm gonna die happy with that list of zombies for Black Ops 2, because they were the most fun times of my life, honestly. But with Plutonium, like, I've told you guys about Plutonium before. I've made multiple videos on Plutonium and what servers they do on different CODs. But it's just fun to be able to play this game without worrying about hackers and shit like that. Like, I'd love to be able to go back and play it on disc and see what it's like, just to see how it goes, like everybody does every year. But that requires me to go and get my Xbox One, buy gold, and set up my Elgato, which I cannot be bothered doing. And it's the old Elgato as well, so it's not even fucking 60 frames per second. Ah, bouncing Betty, bro, come on. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this game. I love it. In my previous recording of this, I just kept saying it was fucking unbelievable, and I'm gonna repeat it again. This game was fucking unbelievable for its time. It innovated a whole bunch of new shit. A whole multiplayer love was spawned. The esports scene grew. The zombie storyline was evolved from this, sorry. And overall, this wee game was a fucking life changer. So see you. Bye, 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 bye. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video regardless. If you guys love Black Ops 2 and love COD, make sure you subscribe so I keep posting Call of Duty content, and people still love Call of Duty to this day because I still love playing Call of Duty. Black Ops 2 is officially 10 years old. I can't get over it. I had to make a video about it just to be able to say and give my thoughts on it and give my memories, because even though I was doing shit, I had to make a video on it. I couldn't have slept well tonight. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video.